we're going to talk about area of composite figures. We're going to focus on the triangle today. This is for TEKS Geometry 11B, which is find the area of composite figures. So first and foremost, we have to start with our formula for finding the area of one triangle. The area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. So I have this figure here and it says if AC is equal to 8, what is the area of the composite figure? So I want you to look at this figure and I want you to separate into two triangles. We have the top triangle and the bottom triangle. So let's start first with that top triangle. We are going to start with the formula of a triangle of that 1/2 base times height. And now we're going to plug in the numbers that we have there. So we're going to plug in our base. Our base is AC, and the problem told us that AC was equal to 8. The height of that triangle, now the height is where you create that right angle. So the height of that triangle is 10. So we're going to take those values that we have and we're going to plug them into the equation. Now you can take 1/2 of the base first, or you can multiply base times height first. Since you're multiplying, it doesn't matter what you multiply. So I'm going to go ahead and start with 8 times 10. So 1/2 of 8 times 10. 8 times 10 is equal to 80. And then I take half of 80, and half of 80 is equal to 40 units squared. Now remember, whenever you're taking the area of a shape, a flat shape, it's going to be units squared. Okay? So next we have that bottom triangle, that green triangle there. We still start off with our equation and we're going to plug in the values that we know. Now, even though this triangle is upside down, don't be confused by the base. The base is still where that right angle was created. And the base is still equal to 8. And now the height of that triangle is equal to 14. So 1/2 times 8 times 14. I'm going to go ahead and multiply 8 times 14 first. And 8 times 14 is equal to 112. So half of 112 is going to be equal to 56 units squared. So now that we have that red triangle and we have the area of that green triangle, because it's a composite figures, we're going to take those two numbers and now we're going to combine them by adding them together. So 40 plus 56 means that our composite figure has a total area of 96 units squared. Okay, so now we're going to try that again. So here we can see that we have two triangles. We have one on the left, one on the right. So we're going to find the area of each one. If you want to pause this video here and try finding the area of the left triangle, and then when you resume the video, the work's going to be there. So that red triangle we're going to start with. First, we write down our formula of area equals 1/2 base times height. And what we see here is that that triangle has a base of 8 and a height of 7. So I'm going to take that base and plug it in. I'm going to get that 7 and plug it in. Now I have 1/2 times 8 times 7. So 8 times 7 is going to be equal to 56. So now half of 56 means that my red triangle has an area of 28 units squared. Okay, now go ahead and try this green triangle on your own. Okay, first you should have written down your formula as area equals 1/2 base times height. So we're going to plug in a 10 and a 7. Our base of that triangle is equal to 10, and the height of that triangle is equal to 7. So 10 times 7 is equal to 70. So half of 70 is equal to 35 units squared. Now that we have both triangles separated, now because it's a composite figure, we are going to go ahead and add those numbers together. So 28 plus 35 means the total area of that composite figure is equal to 63 units squared. So hopefully this video showed you that you can take some of these figures and split them up into triangles. And once you find the area of the individual triangles, you can add them together to find the area of your composite figures.